right, let's get this started. Episode 6. 6 of We Play Video Games. I think I'm just going to call it that because it's easy. I don't really promote anything other than my call name, Brando Calrissian. Oh, by the way, I'm Brandon, also known as Brando Calrissian. Got that name from an old friend, Brett, who was trying to think of a nickname for me, and he couldn't come up with it. And then we watched Star Wars, and he's like, Calrissian. Brando Calrissian. So there it is. And apparently a few other people have that nickname too. So it works. And we're going to. Let's get started. Topic number 1. ABK deal. Sony can't compete. So they said. I still don't get this. Okay, I can't get it. There is always what you say in public, and then there's what you say to a judge. In public, you can get away with pretty much anything, and if you follow politics at all, you know it. I could say the earth is flat, demon babies are being birthed by ant farms in northern Tennessee, and they are here to eat all of the asparagus. I can say that. I can say it online. Just did it right now. If I go in front of a judge and a lawyer says, do you believe it? Oh, God, no. No, that's all entertainment. Who in their right mind would believe that demon spawn babies birthed from ants are here on the earth to eat all the asparagus? No reasonable person would think that. So it's the same thing with Sony. Except this time they got it a little reversed. But all right. So if they say something like, our business will be irreparably harmed if Call of Duty is degraded on our platform because Microsoft owns it. Microsoft dictated that. They didn't dictate it. This is just Sony brain. This is the hypothetical that Sony doing. Irreparable harm. Now, they don't, or at least what I've seen, they haven't really mentioned what that irreparable harm could be. And so there's a big gray area of what that means. At one point they were talking about how the reputation of Sony will be degraded. And that's also like irreparable harm to Sony's reputation. Well, what is that? What does that constitute? So Sony would then have to go to a judge and say, listen, our numbers were this, and now they are this, because of Microsoft. And depending upon what contracts are signed, or if anything, they might get a settlement. They could do, but they really have to prove that there was like malicious intent. And I'm not a lawyer, but this is just kind of like the balance. I don't know. I think it was kind of a balanced look. It's like Sony could say anything in public, but when they get in front of a judge, what they say or what they write legal is really kind of what matters. It's how they're going to really act. It's like Fox News. They say fair and balanced, although they kind of abandoned that a while ago. We report, you decide. Did they abandon that? I don't know. That was a long time ago. But when they go in front of a judge, they say, this is infotainment. We are not a news organization. So therefore, we are not held to the journalistic standards of other organizations. And we, for years, have been saying in legal filings that we are an entertainment channel. We're like E, but for old white people in Florida. So if Sony says that they're going to be harmed by this deal, well, yeah, they are, but they also kind of have to prove that harm, and then they'd have to take it up with Microsoft directly, maybe, but we don't know, because we don't know what's in the contract. We don't know what kind of writers or explanations or definitions that are in these contracts, especially these 10-year deals that were signed recently. We don't know. So it's all kind of speculation, other than there's a chance that Sony could be hurt due to Microsoft actions, and then there's a chance that Sony could take up a legal proceeding against that. It's always a chance. There's always a chance. Like, I could sue an elephant that died 10 years ago. Like, I could do that. Will it get thrown out of court? Yes. Because I don't think you can sue an elephant. I mean, it's not considered a legal person. So like you could say a whole bunch of stuff and you could file crap and it just gets tossed. Wish I had a piece of paper. Tossed out of court. Oh, that didn't look too good. But so, yeah. I mean, you can pretty much sue for anything, but whether or not it gets past the first or second stage is a whole totally different thing. Ooh, a little stronger than it should be, especially for an Easter. Oh yeah, happy Easter, everybody. May your little rabbit dreams come true. All right. So games that I have played. Oh, shit. I'm like 6 minutes in. I didn't even start it. So this is Deathwatch. A few levels in. And like 4 levels in, I think. I've just been playing it like here and there. Just, can I turn it on, play a level or two, turn it off, especially like if I'm making like recording. It's kind of a really fun game. I'm surprised no one really talks about this anymore. Probably because it's on Xbox, but I think it was on PC. 1 second. I'm going to... No, okay, no. It was on Xbox and PlayStation 2. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Like the controls are pretty tight. I mean, here's a scene where I have like a little hammer or mace. Yeah, that's a better description of it. I just kind of want to preserve my bullets here because I didn't know what was coming up. This is the first time I played through this level, so... But yeah, I was really surprised at like, how much I just kind of dig this game. Controls are kind of like they're tight. Double jump is a little too floaty. You'll see me jumping every once in a while. But other than that, no, it's a good game. The other game I've been playing is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. If you saw me from an earlier video, like an unboxing video, I got that. It came in a blue PlayStation NFL Madden case, and I'm like, oh my god, really? But been kind of playing that. That game is definitely all right. Back in the day, we used to call these games shovelware. It was basically movie tie-ins. They're always pretty crappy, and this one is not great. Lots to be. Hopefully they learned a lot of lessons for future ones. But it's okay. You can collect jelly beans or I don't want to say barf beans, but they're not that. Every flavor bean. Yeah, you use those for currency. You go around, you do little missions. I think I'm like 20% done with the game, and it's only been a few hours. I think it's only an 8-hour game. And I have like 2.5 hours into it. So, but it's okay. It's kind of a little weird little 3D platformer. You cast your little spells. There's Ron and Hermione. Oh, and the one thing that's funny is like when Harry Potter speaks, I think it sounds like Ron from the movies. It's weird. Like it's not Daniel Radcliffe, obviously. Kid's got better things to do. But yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. One of the other games I've been playing is not Halo, meaning I don't think I played a match like this week. And this is the first time since the season 3 dropped that like I don't think I played anything. I mean, I got through all my 100 levels of season 3. I'm like level 90, I think. Let me see here. Is this Xbox on? Yeah, let me check really quick. Maybe 90, maybe 89. Ooh, I don't know. But yeah. So I played I haven't been playing that at all, which is a little... It's not like I'm falling behind or anything. I'm through with the new season. And I'm working on the first season. And I have no levels in the second season. And I think I have 5 levels in the 30 level winter update. But yeah, let's see here real quick. Oh, gotta mute it. Mute. There we go. And like I was really hooked on it for a while, but I just kind of got busy, and we'll get into exactly why a little bit later. Next, I played a little bit more of Farcry 5, and I think I'm gonna bring that one up north with me when I go on vacation, and kind of just focus on playing that. As far as like Xbox Series X games, it's pretty smooth. I mean, trash Ubisoft all you want. They know how to make fucking shooters, and they're pretty good at it. Over the shoulder, third person, and FPS. Yeah, they're good. Okay, here we are. Oh, snap! Eek. All right, I'm a big fat liar. I'm only 82 in season 1. That was longer. But what the hell is this? Level up bundle? Da, 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 da. Oh, that looks like junk. I have yet to see any. Ooh, maybe the Epsilon Winter Bundle. Oh, no, I only got like 200 credits. I ain't spending money on that. But, if I just had it sitting there, I think I'd get that skin. What is this? 14 different skins for $14. That's $1 a skin. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, what's this? No, still too much. But all right, anyway. So I haven't been playing Halo at all. I played some Far Cry 5, and I think I'm gonna play that when I go up north for a week here in the near future. And then I played a game that I had kind of dabbled in. Like I have the disc. If you can kind of see there. Then there. It was kind of my Xbox games. So those are my what are those? Xbox One, SX. Stupid freaking camera freezes. Got rid of a good camera because it doesn't do 1080p anymore because I'm going to pay Canon $20 a month. Got this one and figured, hey, it'll be better, but nah, it freezes. Stupid Razer. Anyway, so I have my ones. I'm really bad at this 360s. And then this pile right here, about 100 games, are my original Xbox games. Which, over the past few weeks went from 24 to 25 to almost 100. I think I'm at like 97, 98. Of course, I'll be wrong. That's just my head, just like my Halo Infinite score. Like, thought it was one thing, could be something else. But it's somewhere around there. Like, I stacked up the discs themselves, and it was like 94. And then I have a bunch of loose ones, so I'm just going to say under 100 and just call it that. But, oh yeah. So I was playing Rise, Son of Rome. And admittedly, the game looks great. It's a good looking game. It's like 10 years old now, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. It's just not, gameplay wise, it's just not that good. It's kind of very repetitive. Slash, block, dodge, block, slash. And yeah, I was a little disappointed. I kind of played through a few levels, and then this was like, I'm just gonna put this down. And for some reason, they were saying it was 60 FPS, but like, I don't see it. Like, I just cannot see this. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna fix one thing. Be right back. All right. Maybe the camera's fixed. Maybe it's not. I was trying to do a focal thing, but it just wasn't working. But messed with some settings, so hopefully it won't freeze again. Talking to you, camera. Talking to you. Ugh. All right, where was I? Rise, Son of Rome. It looks good. It's got some decent action. Button mashing is a little repetitive. I can see why people really like it, but I guess maybe I'm not far enough into it to realize that there's like a decent story or not. I don't know. Maybe when I have some time, I'll start over because I think I started it. Oh, geez, I don't know. So long ago. I think maybe when I got my Xbox Series One is when I got a copy of the disc and played a few levels, and I was just like, next. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been playing. I don't think. Let me look through my recent list here. Don't. Yeah, no. I think mainly I have just been working on Xbox consoles. Yeah. I would like to introduce you to the newest broken Xbox console in the family. This is a what is this? Okay, so this is a Xbox original 1.6. Um, it has a bad hard drive. So this sucker is getting replaced with this little sucker. This is a 500 gigabyte hard drive that I've had for quite a while. It's a 5400, came out of an old laptop. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh wait, is that laptop older than? No, it's SATA. I can't remember what laptop this came out of. It's been so long. So yeah, that's. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna do the swap. But this needs to be hard modded. So I have an Aladdin chip. Set that down right there. Set that one down in the same spot. And let's take a look at this. All right. This is what's called no planning. No shot planning at all. Come on, you freaking stupid thing. Yeah, wrong way. All right, let's just do this. Bam. So how can you really tell this is a 1.6? Well, the first indication is that the clock capacitor is located here. Right there. When normally on other ones it's located down in here. The other tell is that there's less capacitors in this area. But the last thing you can kind of tell here, there's this little. Got to bring it up there. See that chip right next to the heat sink? Ah, crap. Right there. That one also indicates that it's a 1.6. Now, what's kind of weird is this is the first 1.6 where I've seen with a little weird brown wire. So maybe it's a 1.5 point something? I don't know. But did I new thermal paste this stuff? Shit. What have I done? Have I messed with this at all? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did thermal paste this one. So I just didn't really clean off the board, which is not like me. Maybe I was in a rush, so let's just dust. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so I have this little air vacuum that pushes up. So I just got all the big dust bunnies out of the way on this thing. And I don't know if I thermal pasted this sucker or not, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, that's besides the point. So this one is basically busted. I couldn't really get it to start at all. The threw up a code, I believe code 12, or was it code 13, which basically means like the it's not registering the hard drive. And the hard drive, and there's a chip on here, which I think it's that one right there. Basically, it locks the hard drive to the board. So it's kind of impossible to do anything. But I have a little Aladdin mod chip that eventually will just kind of sit right there. And with a few wires, we'll be able to bypass the signals to the hard drive and the DVD. Because that's kind of the other problem is I don't know. So just to see if it was a hard drive problem, I swapped out an old hard drive. Like I knew it wouldn't work because they are keyed. So that hard drive was not keyed to that. The hard drive is keyed to another one that I have that I've already soft modded. So I swapped out the hard drives, turned it on, right? And then I got an error 6, which is a problem with the DVD. So because it goes to the DVD first and then because the DVD, yeah. But so I don't know. It was pretty dirty and they said it didn't work. So this one's going to cost quite a bit. It's like $15 for the mod chip, or like 16 or something for the mod chip. Needs a new ribbon cable, IDE adapter 20. So there's like 36. I already have a hard drive, so that saves me a couple of bucks right there. Yeah, so by the time this thing gets working, and then it won't even, I don't even know if the CD player will work, the DVD player will work. So it might have to be a non-DVD system. So say $35 for the system, complete system, plus 15 for the mod chip. That's 50, plus another 10, 12 for the ribbon cable. I mean, plus yeah, so I mean, you're looking at like $100, and sure enough, like $100 for an Xbox without a DVD drive, you can pick up good ones for $80 with controller and everything set for that. And the only reason I'm using the mod chip is just to get it running. So that's not including, but, well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I'll mod so I can install games on and run directly off the hard drive, but is it really worth it at that point? It's kind of what, because like I'm not good at selling these things. I have 4 running, 3 non-running, and I have 2 more on the way that are non-running. So worst comes to pass, like I don't know, man. You can't even, I don't think I'll lose money on every single one if I sell them, which I'm going to have to. But, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been kind of hanging out. Yeah, freaking. Come on. There you go. Guess I'll tighten this down a little more. Just been hanging out and repairing consoles. I'm having a good time with it. I got a new soldering iron too. Kind of got a fancy one instead of the little small stick ones. They actually have like a dial you can turn that you see on like real workstations. It's not like super expensive or super professional, but a lot better than what I was using, definitely. So, but yeah, mainly just kind of chilling, working on consoles. Yep. I did see some really cool things though. All right, here's your ASMR. Oh, already broke. But yeah, so I did. This is a. Oh, yeah, a little bit more back here. So this is a DVD replacement. Kind of clips in like that. And then this is just a replacement like thing, but like it would kind of, just so you can get rid of the heck. Come on. Don't. Stupid 3D printed plastic paste. Doesn't really work. There you go. So I replace the Xbox logo on the DVD if I get it replaced. So look like that. You know, that's not as bad. I might reprint that with a better layer, smaller layer, because there is some gaps in it. But yeah. And then I got some little green booties to attach to the bottom. So slightly customizable. So yeah, 3D printer. Worth it. Totally. And also remember though, like if you have a printer for a while and you print and it's all screwed up, it's because you need to replace your filament. It goes bad. And that's my biggest problem is that bad filament. So, but yeah, I've been kind of like printing. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's really quiet. So this is also 3D printed bracket for replacement fans. Kind of screw them in like that. So then latches fit into the back and it like secures it. Or I guess, yeah. So because otherwise these are kind of loose in the system, you can use, like I've used zip ties before to do it. But yeah, for the most part, I'm so glad I discovered this because I have two of them that, well, I guess I got to print two more of these because I have this one and then they're basically loose. They have some little clamps on the side that fit in there, but yeah, for the most part, they're loose. You can secure it to this, and then this kind of like latches into a slot on the back, the metal cage. So yeah, that's exciting. 3D printing's awesome. All right. What else have I been doing? You know, not much. I've been watching some TV. Been watching the Picard. I got caught up on that. And I don't like it. It's a little better than the last season, but yeah. So Mandalorian. Watch this week's episode, or also like Blade Runner. A lot borrowed from Blade Runner. Lizzo was in it. Freaking awesome. Jack Black was in it. He was pretty good. Christopher Lloyd, though. Bless his heart. It was awesome. I thought it was really good. It was kind of the mid-level administrator. It's like, everything is crap. No one's great. So I'm going to cause more chaos. Of course, after Count Dooku was murdered by the Jedi assassin. I love that. That was so good. I love that part. Like, that whole episode was worth it just for that. And then there was like kind of the fight at the end, which was, that was okay. Also finished Carnival Row. I don't know if I'd finished that before last podcast or not. Maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't talk about it. But yeah, that was a total murder party. Everyone died. I was like, oh my God. They beheaded like main characters like a few episodes in. I'm like, what? Where's this going? Then it ends and it ends. It did have a really good twist. Like who the monster of the season was. Like that was a good twist. I like it. I didn't see it coming, but score. Oh my God, it is late. Gotta start wrapping this up. Also on Netflix, there's a Night Agent. That's okay. And my wife had been going through Game of Thrones for the last few weeks, and finally finished it up today. So I've been kind of like, jumping in, watching a little bit here, watching a little bit there, and for the most part, it's still a really good series. I mean, if you want to go through it again and watch it, definitely do it. Yeah, definitely. Last but not least, we saw the Super Mario Super Movie Extravaganza, and I could see why some critics didn't like it. About 50% roughly were like, it's not that great. I can see it. It had some good laughs. It was definitely like a nostalgia run. Excuse me. But not really my bag. I think yeah. I just had some problems with it. I think it was because of like Princess Peach's face. I don't know why. There's just something that bugged me about it. Like, that's an artistic direction. I get it. It's not something I would have ever done. I don't know. Maybe it reminds me of somebody who I hated as a kid, but I just can't put my finger on like what exactly it was. But Toad. Toad was awesome. Best character of the movie. 2 thumbs up for Toad. I'd like to see a Toad only movie. But yeah, that's kind of it for the week. Nothing really happening. As I said, I'm going on vacation soon, so gonna play some games. It'd be a nice do nothing. Play some video games. Work won't interfere. Chores won't interfere. Stay up late. Wake up early. Video games. That's how I did did something like 80 hours in Elden Ring during my last vacation. And that was still doing stuff, going out, dinner, hiking, and everything. But like when I got home, I was like, Elden Ring, gotta play Elden Ring. So the big question right now is, do I just bring my Xbox up there, or do I also bring an original Xbox? After all, I have one that's soft modded here, and it's got quite a bit of games on it, including Deathwatch, which I do actually own the physical copy. It's in that pile. I'm normally pretty good about that. The only download games like that I have copies of. I don't know. Maybe I'm fearful of kicking in the door and getting fined $5,000 in a year in prison for every DVD or something, whatever. But no, I got copies of my games. All right. With that, everyone, have a great week. Drink more water. Don't drink rum and cokes. Agua is good for you. Bueno. Drink more water. And adios. Bloop.